Our planet is filled with light, but most of the ocean has never seen the sun. As we leave the bright blue surface behind, everything begins to change. The water gets colder. The pressure becomes almost unimaginable. Sunlight fades into deep navy, then dark indigo, until there is nothing but endless black. This is the midnight zone. For a long time, people believed almost nothing could survive here. After all, it is freezing, food is incredibly scarce, and the pressure is strong enough to crush almost anything humans have ever built. But nature had other plans. As our submersible drifts silently through the darkness, its headlights suddenly catch something unusual, a tiny, pale creature floating through the abyss like a ghost. Meet the Dumbo octopus. Yes, it really is named after Disney's Dumbo because of those adorable ear-shaped fins. And honestly, whoever named it deserves a raise. Despite looking soft, squishy, and almost cartoonish, this little octopus is perfectly designed for one of the harshest environments on Earth. Unlike the octopuses we usually imagine crawling across colorful coral reefs, the Dumbo octopus spends nearly its entire life suspended in the open water or gently gliding just above the muddy seafloor. And here's where things get interesting. Most octopuses move using jet propulsion. They suck in water and blast it out like tiny underwater rockets. It's fast, it's dramatic, and it burns a huge amount of energy. Down here, that's a terrible idea. In the deep sea, every calorie matters. Food doesn't simply swim by every few minutes. Sometimes the next meal could be days away. So instead of rocketing around, the Dumbo octopus does something much smarter. It flies. Well, underwater anyway. Those famous ears aren't ears at all. They're fins. By gently flapping them, the Dumbo octopus glides through the darkness with incredible efficiency, using only a fraction of the energy that jet propulsion would require. It's less like a race car, and more like a graceful underwater butterfly. Now here's another surprise. If you scare a regular octopus, it usually fires out a giant cloud of black ink before making a quick escape. The Dumbo octopus, it doesn't even have an ink sac. Evolution simply got rid of it. Why spend precious energy making ink when you live in complete darkness? No one could see it anyway. Instead, the Dumbo octopus relies on something much simpler. It blends into the darkness itself. Out here, sometimes the best camouflage is having almost no light at all. Eventually, hunger wins. The Dumbo octopus slowly drifts over the soft abyssal mud, searching for tiny animals hidden below. Then, it spots something. A small worm, maybe a copepod, perhaps a tiny deep-sea snail. Without rushing, it spreads the webbing between its arms like a living umbrella and gently settles over its prey. No dramatic chase, no wrestling match, no giant battle music. It simply wraps the meal and swallows it whole. Every tiny bite matters when dinner might not come again for another week. And somehow, this soft little animal survives where massive machines struggle to operate. The pressure here would crush a submarine. The temperature hovers just above freezing. Yet the Dumbo octopus barely notices. Its gelatinous body contains almost no air, so there's nothing to collapse under the crushing weight of the ocean. Instead of fighting the pressure, it simply becomes part of it. For millions of years, while continents shifted and dinosaurs disappeared, these tiny octopuses have continued drifting peacefully through one of the least explored places on Earth. As our submersible slowly rises back toward the warmth and sunlight above, the Dumbo octopus disappears into the darkness once again. Still flying, still smiling, still reminding us that some of the most extraordinary creatures on our planet aren't found in forests or deserts. They're quietly floating nearly 2 miles beneath the waves, waiting for someone curious enough to come looking. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the deep.